Hey, what's up, guys? This is Saren here, coming to you from my beautiful home in upstate South Carolina. Want to do a quick video for some of you guys out there that are new to the blogging world and are kind of like, what is this the blogging stuff anyway? And most of you, I know, if you're watching this, probably have zero experience at all, just like I did when I first started writing online and doing videos and things like that. And so what this is to give you kind of some ideas and get the mental juices flowing so that you can get started and kind of see where you can take this thing for yourself. Now, I tell you, what's so cool, what I've learned about all of this is that, your passion is what's going to drive this vehicle. You're going to be successful when you're doing something that you love and something that you love to talk about. That's why I wrote a bunch of topics up here just to kind of get your ideas going. Let's say, this is kind of a funny thing that I took from the inner circle. Let me tell you this, is if I'm going to give you this video, obviously, and now after this video, I want to recommend that you go and check out the Fast Start trainings at empowernetwork.com. And those Fast Start trainings are sitting in your back office, and you're gonna want to watch all 8 or 9 of those videos, because that's going to take you from setting up your merchant account to blogging daily and how you want to set that up, to marketing your blogs and new member coaching and all those things. And so you actually are going to get a lot out of those videos. This is just to kind of get you started and get you thinking about what's possible. So let's say you're coming into this with no experience at all. You can actually take any subject out there that you could possibly think of. You don't have to necessarily talk about business. You don't have to talk about selling a product. My passion is business, and so I talk a lot about marketing, and I talk a lot about different types of business plans, because that's stuff that I like to study. But I also like to study, I play the guitar, I love to learn music and actually play music. I love to, I'm big into fitness and wellness and food. I'm a huge foodie and a wino, and so I'd love to talk about some of those things also. You can literally take something as funny as stepping in dog shit and turn that into a really funny blog post that's entertaining, that people think is fun and want to watch or want to listen to or read. For you dog lovers out there, there's a huge community of people that love dogs. You could talk about food, you could talk about your dogs, you could talk about training that you're doing with your pets. And so think about all the ideas. If you have a pet, that's your personal experience right there that you can write about and video about every single day. I'm going to turn this music down just a little bit so you guys can make sure you guys can hear me. Also, fitness. Fitness is huge. Think about all the avenues that you can take that. I wrote up here health and wellness also, because you can incorporate food, diet, different types of exercises. You could actually take from the very beginning that you start going to the gym or something like that, or wherever you're at right now, and show your progress over time and build a community that is rooting for you to reach your goals. And so fitness is a huge avenue. I know one of our big guys, Lawrence Tam, writes about food all the time. He's constantly putting up pictures of food, and I think that's absolutely one of the coolest things in the world, because I love food. Wine and beer, you think about, you can write about all the breweries that you've been to, all the different, ratings on beers that you've tasted, ones that you like, ones that you don't. And believe it or not, there's a community out there for each one of these topics, health and wellness, barbecue, food, clothing, makeup, sporting events, science, studying all the different, mechanisms in the human body, in the brain, how people learn. There's still such a huge market for people that are still learning how the brain works, and we have so far to go to really understand all these things. But you can contribute in what you learn by when you read books or you listen to audios and writing about those things that you study each and every day. I even wrote up here basket weaving, because that's something I heard in the inner circle. I was like, man, I never really would have thought about that. But if you're interested in basket weaving, there's a market out there for that. There's people that are looking up and wanting to learn how to do some of these things, and you can connect with those people. And so that's what I want to inspire and motivate you to do, is to go out there, write about your passions. I actually sat down and made a list of all the things that I'm passionate about and interested about that I want to write about. And believe it or not, there are hundreds and hundreds of posts and videos, possibilities, that I could do on all those topics that I'm interested in. So I want to cut this. I want to go ahead and cut this now so that you guys can go ahead and get started writing. You can get started videoing and start building your online assets, guys. If you've never thought about blogging, let me just give you a couple of not even a pointer here, but just some ideas of what this is when you blog, when you write a post, or when you create a video, that's an asset that is up online for forever. We've got guys in the Empower Network that actually make money from videos that they did 3 years ago, which is super powerful, because think about that, is if you can make money when you're not there. You know, this video, I have no idea how long this is going to stay up. I'm sure it's going to stay up for as long as the internet's around, and so think about how powerful that is, that somebody can see your video 3 years later and maybe purchase a product from you, or maybe, you know, get involved in your community or the movement that you started. And so that's powerful. And imagine if you were to do this. Imagine if you were to do this for the next 90 days. Imagine if you were to start today and continue for the next 90 days making videos every single day. You could imagine that somebody that watches all your videos, that's interested in exactly what you're talking about, is going to feel like they know you after those 90 days. Now, that's not a creepy thing or anything like that, because what's so powerful about that is you can connect and change lives over the internet, and you don't have to be there necessarily. You don't have to be in front and have sit-down home meetings and take phone calls and go do meetings at restaurants or things like that when you're trying to include people or bring people into your community. And so I want to encourage you to start doing video and to start making your blog big with lots of information, lots of new stuff each and every single day. Add value, things that people really need and want to hear, and you're going to be successful in no time, guys. I mean, just stay focused, stay driven, and I want to invite you to watch more of my videos at empowernetwork.com/Saren Woodworth. The link should be below this page. Subscribe to this page if you want more videos like this, and guys, I love you, and I'll see you on the other side.